Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Princess Allie, back with a quick video in the morning. I'm doing a video with my roomie, Athena, like I promised, in another video, and today we are going to be doing, if she wants to talk, that is, we will be doing tips for going back to school, even though we started, we can say like about a month already. Yeah. Almost a month. Even though it's only almost been a month since we started school, we decided to do some tips that have worked for us in the past almost a month, and some tips not to do. So I guess we'll just do a two-part video. So tips to do for school, and then tips not to do for school. So I guess this video is just going to be tips and tricks for you for going back to school, because I know a lot of people who are in the Northeast have not started school yet or have just started school. So yeah. So my first tip is to get your sleeping schedule back on track. I know a lot of us in the summer, we stay up playing video games, talking to friends, watching movies, but it's very important to get your sleep. And I know how cliche that might sound, but it's really important, because there's this one time where I could not sleep and I could not function. I would always fall asleep in class. I mean, I still do, but it's only the classes that I know that I can pass easily. And it's okay. But if you don't get, the right amount of sleep, you will be tired, drowsy, cranky, angry, all that negative emotions. So that's always not good. Another tip that I have is to stay out of drama as much as possible. This is not only to help you with friends and socializing, but it also is going to help you focus more on your work. Because if you're like worrying about the drama, trust me, it's not fun. And you can ask Athena.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's not fun.
So just, try to stay clear from the drama. Try to, have a clear mind. Try to focus as much as possible. If you do get in drama, it's okay. Everyone can't avoid it. But, just try your best to, as much as possible. Do you have any tips so far?
Just also morning routines.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Fixing it up.
Set a time that you're to wake up. Preferably because ignore that. Because we have to wake up at 6. If you know you have trouble waking up in the morning, I personally started waking up at 5 a.m. because it helps with, getting ready in the morning. We don't leave to go to breakfast at 6:50, 6:45. So that does help a lot getting ready, because we have that hour and 45 minutes to 50 minutes to get ready. So that also helps a lot. So I have to agree with Athena, have a strict morning routine. So yeah, please don't stop texting me. Another one is have a good breakfast. You always need to have breakfast because it's the most important meal of the day. If you don't have breakfast, you can't function correctly. Even if you just have a yogurt a day or a smoothie, something that gives you,
keep you, full
until lunchtime.
Yeah.
And don't skip lunch. Even if you don't like the lunch, just pack your own lunch. Personally, the school lunches here that we go to, our school, it's not that bad, surprisingly.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah. But the goal is to always trying to, get done as much as possible. So just get as much lunch as possible. The next one is to try to be productive with your time. I know it's hard, especially if you're high school and middle school, especially. because you don't have those constant reminders like, oh, do your homework, oh, do this, do that, especially if you're in a residential program like me and Athena. But I feel like having productivity of time is going to be important in the long run, especially when you start going to college, if you're ever going to do college. I feel like if you have a set time, I feel like that will help a lot. If you can figure out what time to do your homework and then another time to be on your phone, I feel like that's important, because a lot of times you will be preoccupied. So try to just have a space where you have, time to do it. Okay, that made no sense. What I meant by is just try to have a space where this is for homework, and to this time, that's what I'm going to do. Homework only. Do you have any more tips?
Also, a very strict night routine.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because going to bed early is key.
Yep, especially if you're not feeling well, don't force yourself to stay up until your specific time to go to sleep. Here in the dorms where we stay, we have to be in our rooms by 9:30, go to sleep at 9:45, but I was extremely sick yesterday, so I fell asleep at 8:50, so a little bit earlier than usual. And also, I think I have 2 more tips. Ask for help. Never be scared to ask for help. That is a key that I see a lot of kids or students or peers or
Oh, yeah, definitely.
they're just like, oh, I don't get this, but I won't ask for help because I feel like it's stupid.
Yeah.
Also, always ask questions. You're never going to be a stupid one to ask questions. On contrary, people who probably don't know the answer is actually probably asking questions as well, but probably is too scared to even ask. So you asking those questions are going to help a lot with other people who are too scared to do them themselves. And finally, the last tip that I have for y'all is to overall just work on your mental health. Always have a positive attitude with anything. Never kind of come into a classroom like, oh, I hate this classroom, I can't do this. Sometimes we all have our bad days. I'm not saying not to have them, but I'm just saying to always try to have a positive attitude, because everyone's going to look up to that. It's going to influence your schoolwork, and it's going to help you with a lot of things in the future. So those are just my tips of going back to school. We're going to be doing a video together about tips and tricks not to do to going back to school, because I feel like these are tips to help you, and then we want to make sure that things not to help, not to do wrong. But yeah, so that's just the end of today's video. Just decided to do a quick video talking about how to get right back on track for school. So yeah, you want to say bye, Athena?
Bye.
Yeah, she's shy, but she's always cool. But yeah, bye.